HP bomb site for 100 Thieves, so there's no advantage here for Cloud9. It's going to be a 3-on-3 push in, and Asuna picks up his third. Dicey cleans up a fourth, and now just Vice jumping out of hookah finds one, not able to find the second, and then 100 Thieves will secure it 1-0, finding the pistol.
Going to a 3-stack, but it's still going to be a late rotate. So a good opening for Cloud9 right now, especially now that they get the entry frag too. So the first one to fall, TenZ is moving in with the Bucky, and that's 1 and 2 to fall, and that's a 5-on-2 to start things off, and it's looking to be a flawless round, at least for now, because that could be the nail in the coffin to force the last two players to save. But we are not done yet with TenZ. He's already at pipes in the defender spawn. As soon as his opponent comes around the corner of Asuna, he comes in with the right click. Another headshot to come through, and now he upgrades. This is such a good gun round. 400 Thieves so far, for Cloud9 so far, as Dicey is stuck with the Bulldog on the top of heaven. He at least gets one for his work, but he's about to get pinched right now towards the end of the round, and it should be the round coming in for Cloud9. That's at least a second kill. Now he's down to 2 HP through the smoke, and that's it. TenZ opening things up with a 4K.
All having to fall back and concede that position towards elbow.
30 seconds left.
And now all three players from 100 Thieves are off site. They're playing at that backhaul position, waiting for the retake, but Asuna catching a clip of that shock dart. TenZ pushing in through the smoke, finding Hiko. And this is why Cloud9 is so scary. They are so in control of these round maps that information games are being played currently. A dash towards elbow, a bold move from TenZ, a little bit of a gamble, just hoping that nobody was over there in that position, but still rock solid over there in Covey. Nitro and Asuna both chiming in with their own in a nice, clean round from 100 Thieves.
With this 3-stack, he's going to do a bit of damage here on the right side, onto the Silver Vice on the other side. But as soon as he peeks, he gets the double kill looking for that third. But Vice trades it out. It's up to a 1 versus 1, and you want Dicey to be alive for this. But he gets pinged out by the recon, and there you go. Vice, all he needs to do is play the time. That is a perfect play.
For this push from Cloud9 towards hookah, the crossfire is there from Steel and Asuna, so theoretically speaking, some kills should be coming out for 100 Thieves here. 1 and 2 for Steel. Cloud9 3-on-5, still pushing forward. Mitch finds Asuna. Steel gets his third. The Roomba finds another. And now it's just Vice in a 1v3. And showers. So the rotations are fine right now for 100 Thieves. They conceded U-Haul to Cloud9, but on the bomb site now is Relyks wrapping on Nitro. Easy frag there for him, but he will fall to Steel, and Hiko with 100 Fury coming in clutch. Finding one in a shinobi, now it's a 4-on-3. Cloud9 opting to teleport as an operator chimes in from TenZ. Nice shot from him. But Cloud9 in this 3-on-3 knows there's only 20 seconds left, so they're held up at hookah.
Yeah.
They don't quite know where this player is on B, but the challenge comes out. Asuna whiffs. Does not land his shot to the bomb plant. Should be going down, but paint shells come out. Is it enough? No. Bomb plant comes through. The kill will come out, but it's just Steel now in a 1v2. Vice, TenZ, denying entrance to the bomb site from hookah. TenZ with 3 on the round. The jet operator coming in huge for Cloud9.
And now with all of these smokes, we're maybe going to try to bait something here. So one went through. We're still trying to battle it back versus Asuna. But Nitro goes from the shadows behind them and got 2 kills out of it.
Wow. What a play from Nitro.
10 seconds
oh my
left.
God.
And it's just Relyks over here at short. 8 seconds left. There's no way he's going to get a bomb plant. Nitro finds his third. What a move. The Omen finds 3 on the round with a backstab.
And that turret's not spotted yet. So there's going to be more aggression coming through. A paranoia to retaliate. But that big paranoia is not going to spot the turret either. But Shinobi and TenZ are going to work through the teleporter as well as they come through inside hookah. It's a 2 versus 2. The Spike is looking to get planted inside 10. We do have Dicey, it seems as though, going in the back of the site. But it's going to be a 1 versus 1. Frenzy versus the Ghost. Low HP versus a healthy Shinobi. Dark cover to come out to at least put it halfway. And he is sticking it. Pros don't fake. And it's going to be the round for Cloud9. TenZ with the judge, close range, but he gets pinged out. That's a perfect dark to come through. A recon to take down TenZ, but Shinobi is playing another tight angle with the Spectre, and Steel reads him like a book. And now that chapter is closed as Relyks chimes for a trade, make that a second to even up the tally. Now it's going to be a mirror match, and it's going to be Asuna that pulls on top. That allows here a Spike plan to go, with the last 2 players looking to rotate from the B side from Cloud9. Things are finally looking a little bit more positive. A little bit of rainbows coming through the clouds here for 100 Thieves. And they're looking to secure this round. Cloud9 working together now from the spawn side. A nice ding from Asuna as Vice falls. That leaves now Mitch He does have a Phantom to work with, though, so he could still put a lot of firepower in. But Asuna chimes in with the hat trick. Heard him through the teleporter before, but this is going to be a pincer maneuver where 100 Thieves, if I were them at this point, knowing that there's somebody that went through teleporter, or it could have been a fake Omen teleport, right? We don't really know yet from the point of view of 100 Thieves. And that's going to look to secure it. We have to force him out because of that, and that's very well done. But it's going to be Shinobi. He's going to go out of that from the shadows back into the spawn site, and 100 Thieves are still pushing into B. So now they're running into a 4-man stack inside the B site. I don't know how this is going to happen. The Cloud Burst maybe could be the moment of salvation where things slow down for them, and they decide to backtrack, but they don't. They still push through the Cloud Burst. Molly's to come out. Dicey with the noise. Dicey going for 2, but TenZ retaliates back with 3 kills of his own. Nitro trying to stay alive as he takes down 1, but then gets eliminated by a 6th man in Cloud9's turret. Away, and he does get spotted by Vice in the back of the spawn, but thankfully that means we have an open site all the way. A counter Hunter's Fury to come through, but it's still going to be the plant coming down with a 5-on-3. And this allows right now 2 players at low HP, moment of salvation for 100 Thieves, where hopefully they have the right crossfire setup. You do have one flanking inside the showers area who decides to go towards short. He's going to meet up with his teammates. Steel has to come up huge again, and he does so. He eats a little bit of the super dart, but he still gets the hat trick. Just like that, it's a 2 versus 2. 2 opponents low on HP on each side. As we have TenZ moving forward, but the crossfire is still true. Nitro to fall in. Steel once again has to come up huge. He has to go for the ace. It's a dark cover. He's sticking a spike. The knife comes out, and he does not make him taste Steel. He does get the headshot, but the round still comes in for Cloud9. 13-8 on this first map.
TenZ sure to make contact here in just a moment. Gets a flash out from the breach, collects a dink, but it's not enough. Nitro sealing the deal with a headshot from that ghost. Nice play from him. Relyks able to trade that back out. 4-on-4 now. 100 Thieves forced back out of B. Steel actually, as I say that, finding a nice kill on a Relyks. Hiko finds one of his own, but Mitch with the frenzy,
man.
Pushing at CT, finding 2 of his own. Now it's a 2-on-2. 100 Thieves in retake mode, pushing out of market. Both moving towards that bomb site. Mitch back in boathouse. Vice will find 1. Dicey will collect the 1v1, and that's a nice pistol round coming out from 100 Thieves. I mean, the fact of the matter is, Cloud9 made a good call to come back towards B.
Which is strong enough for the B side if you want to play it there. But as we jump towards the air, TenZ reads Dicey and puts a bullet between his eyes. So that's a 5-on-4. Ult is coming out from the attackers to take control of this B site. But Hiko and Asuna continuing their spree as they drop 2 of their own and through the smoke with a 3rd to fall. That's going to nullify any type of aggression inside B. We're hoping for at least to get a spike plant once again, and we will rather. Now the dart comes through, shock darts as well from Hiko. And I mentioned it before, Hiko is good with those. Asuna sweeps up with the last kill, and we now have 4 unanswered rounds. This is looking great for 100 Thieves. The counter-stratting Cloud9's default, and they're playing it quite well, and it's just a fight back to that position. And there's mid side, they're trying to go for a split. Now it's even up on the 3 versus 3, but there's not much more happening from Cloud9 yet. Yes, they have mid and B main control. They could get into B if they want to, but you still have, actually, yeah, they have 3 ults to work with too. So things are looking actually good for Cloud9 after all.
Yeah, the flank will come in. Such a dangerous angle, no matter which way you're coming from, especially when he has that operator in hand. Steel knows he's going to have to challenge, and he does collect a headshot. That's his 2nd after dropping TenZ. And suddenly, this is very much 100 Thieves round. Steel dominating. 3 beautiful retake frags coming in from the killjoy of 100 Thieves. And now Cloud9, this conversation goes from being, oh, 100 Thieves is looking good and playing above what they were on Bind to Cloud9. Do you have anything that we haven't seen yet?
Closing in, and this is going to be a GLHF from the boathouse. He does have a nanoswarm that he can pop out so he could focus on the right side of the map, but a nanoswarm from Mitch comes back in return. He's burning down, and he's going to stay in the corner. He does get the first headshot, gets paranoid, but he is wasting precious time here for Cloud9 to allow his teammates to rotate back. Dicey does get the off kill onto TenZ. He's narrowing it down to defense. Finally, he dies. There's only 10 seconds left, and only now do we get the spike plan to come down. A 3 versus 2, a paranoia inside the site, but we have not committed inside yet because we don't know where the 2 players are. We know at least one has been planted. One is the planner, and Mitch is at the staircase. But now we're closing in. A dark cover to come out on the staircase side so that Dicey could try to see if he can get a pick here on the sidewalk. So the dark, they will not see them so far as they're hiding inside the dark cover. Hiko looking to go head-to-head versus Mitch inside. While they're going to keep Shinobi busy, and he does get the spray control for those 2 kills. And Steel, once again, you talked about his patience, the way that he has to hold down the site as much as he can, and he did exactly that.
Hiko is closest at the defender spawn, but he hasn't made contact quite yet. Here it comes now. Will he be traded out? No, the movement has already gone towards B. So there's a 2-on-2 here at the B bomb site, and they do not realize where Dicey's position is, and they haven't cleared him out, and he gets
Oh my
both.
god.
Wow. 100 Thieves looking so good right now.
Hiko literally just let 2 people pass by just to get the 3rd kill onto Vice to allow that 2 versus 2 to come back in favor of the 100 Thieves. So that was beautiful. Now we have them regressing back towards his A main. A tag coming through from the Hunter's Fury and still capitalizes with 2 kills on top of that as they had a triple push. Now there's only going to be 1 player moving inside that site. They're forcing TenZ with an operator to push aggressively in there where Asuna is holding in the back of the boathouse. So every single player are doing an Iron Man strategy to have 1 player play in the back of the boathouse and see how long they survive, pretty much. And it's Asuna with the 2nd kill, and he's looking for the 3rd one, and he sees him in the form of TenZ. Now he leers him away, rather, as Dicey's moving back down to try to support his teammate, and TenZ is going to be on his own to try to clutch this, and Asuna gets the wall bang on top of that. At the defender side, too. This pistol round is also crucial, as much as it is for 100 Thieves and it is for Cloud9, and they are pushing straight into the garden, and it starts off really well for 100 Thieves. They're looking to pinch into the side as well, but a backstab coming from mid. Nitro does his job. He takes 1 with him, and that makes it a 4 versus 3. They're pushing back towards spawn side. Mitch is waiting for them, and it's Mitch with a frenzy. He's going to be the one dancing in the back of the B side now, as the rest of 100 Thieves are pressing forward. Alarm bar, and also the turret seals the deal, but there's still 1 lurking towards the back of the mid side, and that's going to be Hiko. He falls from TenZ back to a 3 versus 3. Nano swarms to come out to waste some time, and Mitch is playing the full house. 1 person, make that 2 people low HP, make that 2 people dead, and Mitch is still holding his ground. Finally, Steel on a 3 versus 1 for an attempt of a clutch. He does still have a spike, still has 30 seconds as well, which is why he's okay to move forward and try to get this fight. The wall bang, 2 bullets left. He has no idea where TenZ is at. TenZ is at the sidewalk right now, and he's looking to run back towards the defender spawn. They spot each other. He runs away. Does TenZ have the dash? He does. He's chasing after him around the corner, and TenZ wins the fight. A long-range frenzy with the headshot, and Cloud9 stays alive. 5-on-3 now as the other 3 players are rushing all the way through spawn, and they're going to try to flank back towards the garden, where Dicey gets the kill onto TenZ on the rotation, but Relyks is still alive here at the A side. They are losing players 1 by 1, but they are also losing time for 100 Thieves. They are now rushing in, and Relyks hits the rocket. Could this be it right now? 400 Thieves in this round. Next onto 1. 5 seconds left, and that is no time, as he was able to drop the spike carrier as well. And Cloud9 on the air quotes bonus round also survive as well.
100 Thieves yielding now. TenZ presses forward, finds 1 on a steal. And although, like I said, this is a light buy coming out from 100 Thieves. This is very nearly an eco. And TenZ eats them all up. 4 beautiful eco kills going his way is nothing but good news. The fact that we're seeing Steel, who only, I would say, like, relatively recently transitioned to Valorant, performing the way he is, impressive. Okay. TenZ with huge kills over B main and a 3rd pressing forward. He is unstoppable when he has these knives out at times, and there it is on firm display. And Mitch cleans it up. 12-6, Cloud9 showing signs of hope. Mitch with the operator, doesn't find the angle, takes some damage, has to retreat off the angle, and now, under 30 seconds, they're going to wrap this round up, I imagine, as this is now a 1-on-3 for Mitch. And he's at half HP. The bomb's getting, or the spike's getting planted. That's going to be it. 100 Thieves with a commanding performance. And wow, what an answer from Bind, Vansili.
By Hiko for this attempt of a retake. But we have 4 players of Cloud9 all the way towards A heaven, and we have 1 walking back towards the site. And as he comes out of the shadows, it's going to be Steel that pops him in the face. But in the end, it's still going to be a 3-man advantage for Cloud9 as they move inside that site. Spike is planted for heaven on top of that too, so it's going to be such a hard play for Asuna, who still manages to get 1 frag onto TenZ. Now here comes that turret that spots him, a double peek right after, and Mitch once again rings with the frenzy, and Cloud9 take the pistol.
Seems like it's due any moment now.
You adapt quickly there for Cloud9, right? That is the 3rd round in a row. You're trying to take pressure towards this garage, and they got caught on that 2nd time, but this time it was a flashpoint to enable all of Cloud9 and try to get into the site, but they're still holding their grounds. Not anymore, though. They all fall. Nitro is going to be the last one to go. As he's rotating back here from ropes, he's on a 2 versus 1, so it could still be a doable fight here if you get a kill right away. From TenZ to start things off at the garage side, where Nitro is trying to capitalize it back. Paranoid to try to regain control of the site. Goes for the shadow step inside his dark cover. But Shinobi was on that crossfire in the back of the B site, and he's going to capitalize with the headshot. Crashing going to teleport towards A, though.
Let's go. Yeah. Rotation back to A. Cloud9 does have Relyks up here in heaven, so the pressure is very, very heavy, but Dicey will find one with the shorty. Gets back in his face. Asuna with the stinger will find one onto Mitch, and this is a 3-on-3, a winnable round for 100 Thieves, and you have a showstopper at hand. Flashes come out. TenZ retreats behind that pine, is able to collect the kill on the steal, so avoids death there. Shinobi will get Asuna, but the rocket does find Shinobi. Now it's a 1-on-2 Hiko. Known for his ability to clutch, does not get it there. Vice cleans it up. 4-1 Cloud9.
The aftershock while he's stunned and get that kill. Perfect use, of the kit from Breach. Now for this round, Dicey does get the opening frag onto TenZ. Star fragger for Cloud9, but the second star fragger trades it back here onto the A ramp. Nitro falls. A 4 versus 4 as Asuna is pushed back from paint shells, but they already have rotated towards the A side with nobody playing towards B actually. But Asuna and Steel still capitalizes on 2 kills. They're trying to rotate back towards this rope, towards the B, and an aftershock forces Mitch to come up the ropes, but it comes up as a surprise jack in a box. Steel falls, and it's going to be a 3 versus 2. He makes it a 2 versus 1 after he falls from the hands of Hiko. Vice flashpoint in the air, 1 versus 1, 10 seconds left on the clock. Hiko's playing this smart. Let's just hold the off angle. There's only 6 seconds left, and he manages to win that fight. I mean, Vice saw that coming.
Now as the A play will come in, fast A main push coming in from Cloud9. 2 players are already through, but there is I believe it's a nano swarm delaying them. Mitch does get one on the Nitro after being traded out, so 4-on-4 now. The bomb plant will come in, and we do have, a Killjoy ultimate getting placed by Cloud9, and you have a Rolling Thunder on your Breach. So this is a very winnable situation for Cloud9 on an eco. Mitch picking up the Phantom, finding one into Dicey, and 100 Thieves might just opt to save here. No, just waiting for the Killjoy ult, waiting their timeout. Asuna presses in towards screens. They do not have ramp control. Mitch in full possession. This is going to be a tough retake. Even with an ally Killjoy, the Rolling Thunder's going to stall them. So for 100 Thieves, great to bait out the Rolling Thunder, but this is a very, very unlikely round for 100 Thieves here, yeah. Nice shot from Hiko. See if he can at least get these weapons out of their hands. Valiant effort. Nice round from Cloud9. Beautiful eco. Missed shot from Mitch. He will face pressure from Dicey. Classic burst will take him down, and an operator gets gifted to 100 Thieves. Suddenly a couple kills coming out from Asuna, TenZ and Shinobi. Okay, so we're going to even things up at 3 apiece here. Bomb ticking away. 100 Thieves, though, looking to see if they can get a kill and are absolutely going to push in for it. TenZ will grab Nitro. Hiko fenced off. Dicey presses in. Doesn't get his either. So now it's just Hiko up here in heaven. Maybe looking to steal a gun away if he can manage it. But right now, it just seems like Cloud9 running away with this one. 6-3. Does Hiko get it here? There's 1. There's 2. You love to see it.
And he stays alive. Able to peek out, and he starts with the fault line. Still in the back of the B site. Nano Swarm coming towards that front. He wins the first kill versus Mitch. Sprays for the second one, and he's looking for the third as the spike falls down. That is courtesy of the man behind the mask. The man behind the site, rather. And that is all Steel. Last one to go is the man that got walled early into the round from Dicey. Only 30 HP remaining. And, it's looking to be the round for 100 Thieves, and not even a Rolling Thunder needed to be used.
30 seconds left.
100 Thieves should be wide to it, and you still have the Rolling Thunder over there at CT. And Steel's out in the open, but he's got a Vandal in his hands, and the man cannot be denied. He collects 2 before he falls. Shinobi now in a 1v3. 100 Thieves looking to lock up their 5th of the half. There it is. He goes through the smoke. Yeah, looking like this is likely to be a 6th round for 100 Thieves. 2 Cloud9 members remaining, and they are moving towards A main. Mitch will win his first gunfight, and Vice actually collects one on a steal. Unprecedented movement across that A main area. Popping his ult as Hiko. The Rolling Thunder comes out, stuns both, and he gets... Neither of those players even had a chance. Hiko gets them both. And that's a tied up half, 6-6. Unable to get the nade out there on site, unfortunate. So the trade does fall, like you said, 4-on-4, and the pressure is immediate from Cloud9. They do not want to wait to retake this. Already in the bomb site, TenZ, shinobi finding one apiece. A second shorty frag from TenZ. The defuse is coming through, and now it's just stealing a 1v3. I don't think there's any way he's going to get this done. He's over there in heaven.
Yeah.
Trying to take a long-range battle. Not going to happen on this kind of a round. Cloud9 definitely still has the advantage, and this is going to be tough for 100 Thieves to get the bomb down. Okay, Relyks finding one in Asuna, and that kind of tells that story succinctly. Quick frag going his way, another one onto Nitro, and it's just Hiko now. He actually collects the ultimate orb for his troubles, so consolation prize there. If he can collect the plant and a death, he'll have his ultimate in the next round. Doesn't quite get that far, but he's only one away.
And it's going to be Rocket Arena, but they both stay alive for now. Dicey still looking back at screens. It seems as though the final hit will happen towards the A side. He dashes in, but cannot get the right click, unfortunately. And because of that, you capitalize on so many kills for Cloud9. Hiko is going to be the last man standing, and TenZ takes him down where they only got one kill from that Hiko.
And the retake is on.
Well, Steel's in the back of the site. It's a big leer that TenZ gets the kill onto Asuna. And there you go. He pops out the ult, and TenZ has to hold it back towards health. That's going to waste a lot of time, and they're trying to push forward and just trying to take down the ultimate, but Dicey is holding at the spawn site. Aftershock, they know that TenZ is at hell, and he dismisses away, so he avoids the Aftershock, but then Nitro pushes forward to finally seal the deal and the round for 100 Thieves. This is a big test for them to see if they can get into a site, get a post plant position without having to use any ultimates, and it starts with a body peek and a wall bang from Vice.
And Cloud9 has the perfect setup for whatever gimmick play 100 Thieves just came out with. Unfortunately for them, each aspect of this approach has been shut down and locked down by Cloud9. The kills just come one after another, and suddenly Nitro's alone in heaven. That was a perfect crossfire. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. The A push is coming now.
Huge.
Pushing through that elbow position in the screen smoke is TenZ with his Empress out. Asuna had no chance. Relyks and TenZ with a firing squad on site. Collecting one after another, and this should be GG. And there it is. Relyks rocket jumping to victory, 13-8. Cloud9 takes the series 2-1.